Hi, Loretta. It's Mary Jane Clark. Reviewed your resume. I'm going to turn my fan off. Um, and found a couple things on this first page under summary of qualifications. What you listed aren't really qualifications, they're like titles you had. So I don't know if you want to change the title of that to something else. I'm not sure what. Summary of, I don't know, experience. Or I would just get rid of that altogether and just put your strengths, use this, I would say strengths as a title, and then use your strengths that you have there. Under professional experience, you capitalize a lot of words that don't need to be capitalized. Under managed, daily, weekly, and monthly, those don't need to be documentation doesn't need to be capitalized. Billing blocks, debits and credits and returns don't need to be capitalized in the third line. And you do that all the way through. I wouldn't capitalize anything except the beginning of your sentence and anything that like CSRs, that should stay capitalized because that's a I forget the word I'm trying to think of. That's an abbreviation. That's it. Also, the first page, you put your dates right behind what your title was, and on the second page you have them out on the right hand margin. So you need to decide whether you want them to stay right behind the title or to move them all out to the right hand. That's up to you how you want to do that. And I think that's all I have on the first page. Let's go to the second page. Okay, on the second page, the first line under department manager, you have open and closed the stores, and that needs to be in the past tense because you've already done it, so it opened and closed. Again, you capitalized weekly schedules. Weekly doesn't need to be capitalized. Personnel doesn't need to be capitalized in the next line. There's a lot of places where you should use commas. I don't know if you know about the Oxford comma, but that's what they call it. When I was taught English, we didn't use comma after the word and, but they do now, and the Supreme Court says you should, so I do all the time. So like handled customer orders, returns, and adjustments, there should be a comma after returns. Created weekly schedules, conducted staff meetings and productivity reviews, there should be a comma after meetings. And like I said, you either want your dates to be out on your right-hand margin or right behind the titles like you used on your first page. Another thing is you have your education second last, and that should be first. I don't know why, but they tell you that, so that's what I do. Your education should be first right under your strengths on your first page. And then computer skills, I don't know that I'd include those. You might want to put that up in your strengths, that you're proficient in Microsoft programs, SAP, so and proficient in those in those software programs. I don't know that I make a special listing just for computer skills. And you might want to add a leadership category and put any clubs or organizations you belong to or any committee you sat on or anything like that. And that's about it. Thanks so much. Have good luck.